Hey, what is up everyone? So this was going to be a video that I really did not want to make. The release of Season 14 for Sea of Thieves has been a complete mess, and this is really disappointing to me because if you've been watching the channel for a while now, you know that Season 14 was my most anticipated update for the entire year. I'm someone that's a big fan of tucking, and all the stuff that they announced during the preview event earlier this year got me super excited. My excitement was a little bit tampered down when we saw the actual update videos and stuff, and we saw that some of the features that they had talked about before were pulled back and never actually completed for this release. But I was kind of like, okay, I understand. Some stuff is pretty ambitious to do, such as being able to go up to a player that's in a chest disguise and pick them up and carry them onto your ship and stuff. I can see how that can be very difficult to achieve. I hope they eventually do it in the future, but I can see how that can be an issue. So I was all excited for the update still. I was really excited to do all the hanging from ledges, the traps, blowpipe, even the grapple gun, which, I don't know if I'll use that often, but I'm still excited to try all these different things out. And to give you a little bit behind the scenes, when we have these big season updates, I typically work a lot prior to the season release to get stuff like B-roll finished, get the background music all ready, basically anything I can do to prepare for that season launch so that I can get videos out for y'all pretty quickly. And then sometimes what I do is, and what I did today, I took half a day off of work, spent the whole morning here basically waiting for this update to release, and now we're at 10 o'clock. I have about 2 hours before I was about to head into work, and the game still isn't up. And they actually came out and said some of the features aren't actually going to be releasing with the launch date, even though we said it was going to be releasing, such as hanging from ledges, and even bigger than that, in my mind, traps. So we can't use traps or hanging from ledges in today's update. No idea when that's supposed to be releasing. They also said there's problems with both the blowpipe and the Emporium items. Not only are things being at the last minute disabled and not included in the update, and they will be coming in the future, I don't want to panic or fearmonger here, they will be coming in the future, but how do you not know prior to the release day that these features are so bad and so buggy that they can't even be released? I get having bugs that slip in through the cracks for release day, obviously that always happens, but to have something that's so huge that they can't even be added, that's like a major failure behind the scenes in my mind. And I have a feeling that if they listened to the insiders more often, they probably would have been able to address these a little bit better and maybe have to have pushed the update back a week. While I think that would be disappointing for a lot of us, I personally would honestly just prefer to get everything at once, and if that means, we have Season 13 for another week and then next Thursday is when the update came out, that's fine with me. I would have just gone and played some other games. But now we have basically a half-baked update. And I think the bigger problem is, and I think some people are going to try to push back and say oh, well, it's still a new season, you have the new season pass and you have some of the new features like disguises. Disguises are still coming out. But do you really have them? If you remember with disguises, you cannot unlock more of them without completing some of the accommodations. And because the hanging from ledges and the traps aren't even going to be available in the game, that means these accommodations are going to be completely locked and you won't be able to complete them. Meaning you won't even be able to unlock some of those disguises or even progress towards unlocking them. So for me personally, I kind of look at all this and I'm saying, well, what's the point of playing right now if I'm going to have to redo and start over with some of these accommodations when these features come out? I'd rather just progress all of them at the same time. I will obviously still be playing the update and stuff, mainly just because of this channel, but if I were just a regular player, I'd probably just go play another game or something until these bugs have been fixed, because even stuff like the blowpipe that are coming out, they said there's bugs that they want to fix with it, and then just wait for the other features to be released. This is all very disappointing. I'm kind of sitting here feeling like I wasted my morning that I could have been, going to work, getting paid and stuff. Instead, I'm just kind of sitting around waiting for an update that doesn't seem to be coming out. But that's a little bit behind the scenes. I am able to start working on videos, and if you're interested, you can actually go into the Sea of Thieves website, and this has all been updated, so you can actually take a look at all the accommodations that are required, as well as look at the new season pass. So keep an eye out soon. I'll be making videos on both the free pass and the season pass because I think they're both pretty good this season. So that should be coming out later today, and keep an eye out for just anything else. Hopefully this update releases soon, and then I can have even more content for y'all. But yeah, I feel like they should have known that these were going to be a problem way beforehand and either push back the release or even stagger the release. I would have been actually okay if they had come out way before and said like, hey, some of these features are ready for October and then this next handful of features will be out in November. Is that still a little bit disappointing to us? Of course it is, but at least we know what we're getting and promises aren't being broken. I feel like promises are slightly being broken with this, where they say like, oh, these are coming this Thursday, and then the last minute it's like, nope, taking it back. But those are all my thoughts on this messy release of Season 14. As you can tell, I'm pretty disappointed. This was the update I was the most excited for, and I'm hoping it's still good, but this is not a great way to start it off. But that's all I have for this video. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below on all of this that's going on, and if you enjoyed this video, it'd be great if you like and subscribed. And until next time, thanks for watching. I'll see y'all next time. Bye y'all.